Click the right button. Hello, I look kind of dark. Let me turn the light on. That's maybe a little better. I hope so. I'm gonna have to. That's next on. So next on the list is actually a light for here. But welcome back. We are back from our Desert Bus hiatus here in Nerdlandia. Desert Bus for Hope is a fundraiser that I volunteer with every year. I've been plugging it pretty hard on this channel. I hosted it all last week, and anybody who was watching, we raised $860,000 in change for Child's Play charity, and 6 million lifetime they hit, and I helped archive every second of it because archiving, it's what we do. And had a great time, and am kind of feeling a little bit of that. Just like after K-Fest, we all talk about con letdown. There's actually a post-Desert Bus letdown. That's kind of the same thing. So, get back to streaming. Get back to the routine. Things are good. Hello, Cowcat. Moocat just wandered in to see what I was doing. Saw I was talking to the internet, wandered right back out. He appears to be feeling much better. Those of you who are following me on various social medias know that he went through some not feeling well. He seems better. Thought we were having a relapse today, but nope. Things are coming out nicely. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So it's been a pretty good couple of weeks here in Retroland. And now we're going to play some Ultima. Play some Ultima 1. I know last stream we had talked about what we're going to do next, like maybe 2 streams ago, because then I did the Halloween stream that was super fun. And then we had Desert Bus, and now we're back. I want to start some sort of long form. And because I like this stream to have some sort of, I guess, educational or learning bent to it, rather than jump into Ultima 5, which is I think what was suggested to me, I'm going to maybe we're at least going to take a look at some of the earlier games, because I want to kind of show a progression of where we're coming from, why we do the things we do. So I made the disc before I came online. This is the 4 a.m. crack, of course, because that is always the first crack. Whenever I go to Asimov, the 4 a.m. is the first thing I look for, because those are the ones that tend to work the best. Made the 5¼ inch floppy. It's in the drive, and the GS is on, and we are ready to go. So because I have the CFFA, it's always going to default to this screen. And I find it very easy to just leave it on this screen until I'm ready to actually boot. So we are going to boot slot 7 because it's a 5¼ with that Protoss beep, or whatever the sort of beep-ish noise that the... So I know that this is a much more polished game than Bard's Tale was. A new release is the best-selling personal computer role-playing adventure. So I'm not sure. It's Ultima... Lord British's original fantasy masterpiece, Ultima 1. With some very, very cool animation. Very good animation for the time. Okay. Okay, hit enter. And, yeah. So, Lord British, Richard Garriott, is the gentleman that started the whole Ultima series. Lord British is kind of his persona. I've never met him. Here, he's a really cool guy. That's kind of one of those on my bucket list deals. So, Ultima 1, from darkest dungeons to deepest space, which I like that beginning. One of my favorite semi-obscure RPGs, and I say semi-obscure because a lot of people in my circle have heard of it, but a lot of, because it was for the Sega Master System, not a lot of people played Phantasy Star 1. I have played through it. I don't own a Sega Master System, so obviously I did it through other means, but I have it. It is a really cool RPG because it it's kind of retro-futuristic. It's a really cool aesthetic. Um, that would be a fun one to do, but I'd have to buy a Sega Master System and a cartridge, and I think that's going to be a stupidly expensive proposition. But I have my neighbor had the kid up the street that I played with had a Sega Master, was a Sega house. We had the Nintendo. He had a Sega Master System, so I actually got to watch him beat Phantasy Star one time, because I went back like years and years later. I'm like, what is the name of that RPG that we played where everything was first person in the dungeons? And it's like, oh, it's Phantasy Star, and I played through the whole thing. So I love any RPG that does all kinds of cool aesthetic like that. So from Darkest Dungeons to Deepest Space, generate new character. Points. Okay, so it's D&D. Strength, agility, stamina, charisma, wisdom, intelligence. All of our favorite Dungeons and Dragons stats. So we guess at this point we have to decide, what do we want to build? What do I want to? Do I want to be a fighter? Do I want to be? And I don't. I have not done a lot of homework, by which this is kind of a blind playthrough. But I know it's an RPG, and looking at strength, agility, stamina, charisma, wisdom, intelligence, I know from being the nerd that I am that these are Dungeons and Dragons type stats. So I know that my stats are going to dictate what I can and can't do. So I know that if I want to make a fighter, strength and stamina are going to be high up on the list of things I want to do. If I want to make like whatever sort of mage type character this game has, I want to look at wisdom, intelligence. Whatever, if I want to make some sort of like rogue archer type character, I know I want to look at agility. I don't know if bard is a thing. Yes, I've played a bard at least once in D&D, because you haven't lived until you've been that guy or that girl in my case. And charisma is where I want to put it. But because that's how because this is the first playthrough, and I tend to want to brute force things, I think we're going to make a fighter type. Don't care if I'm super charismatic. What do I do with these last points? I feel like that's a lot of points. Sure. Let's roll with this. We will be a human, and we will be female. Okay, so fighter, cleric, wizard, thief. So those are our classes. So obviously, I'm making a fighter, because I can see a cleric or a wizard would want wisdom, intelligence high. Thief is going to want agility high and charisma high. Strength and stamina are going to be your fighter, your prime stats. So obviously, we've just built a fighter. Yes, save the character. Oh, okay, I need to make a player disc, which means I need a disc. I have a disc. Yes, format a new player disc. Slot. Oh, this will be fun. I assume it's slot 6, drive 1. There we go. Yes. I have no idea what's on this disc. Oh, hey. That's probably not what anybody wanted to hear, but... I've been doing this hobby now long enough that when I listen to a Protoss disc being formatted, I can literally hear, and kind of because these are vaguely noise canceling. Okay, so I need to redo all of that. Okay. Again, no documentation means that weird things happen, like I don't realize what I'm doing. I think what we had 17, 17, 17, 13, 13, 13. We were human, we were female, we were female, we were a fighter. Okay. Disk swapping. So I assume... Okay, so this is nice. This is... Oh yeah, this is something we can handle. This is... how do I enter? Entering the castle of Lord British. I feel like this is gonna end with me... where is me? This is actually... I think I might need to go looking. Blocked. Transact with king. He is not here. Yes, Lord British, who fancies himself the king. I need a new queue. I wonder what talk. Cast. View. Board. Noise off. Noise on. Huh? Huh? Get. Fire. Drop nothing. Okay. Okay, ready. Transact. Okay, so how do I talk to people? Can I talk to people? I've got the key. This is way more fun than the last one. This is already, I'm already enjoying this. Plus or minus the fact that I am not sure how to talk to people. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. The old, how do we, Apple, meep, meep. Okay, where am I? This is terrible. All right, I am 100% going to, whoop, open another, okay. Ultima 1, Apple, documentation. Thank you, Google, because I really can't spell that word. Ultima 1, the manual. Attack board, cast spell, enter town, climb ladder, quit and save, ready armor weapon spell, steal in direction, talk transact. Oh, T is talk or transact. Okay, so I think I just need to leave. I don't think there's a lot I can do here. I have a feeling I'm supposed to go to the town. The city of Britain. I am Arthur, King of the Britons. Yeah, it's T to talk. I looked. Thanks, 6502 Workshop. And welcome, welcome, welcome. to the fun. Okay, yeah, this looks better. This looks more promising because there are actually people behind. Thou art not by a counter. Armor. Transact. Buy. Oop. Transact. Buy. Leather armor. How much do I have? Okay, I have 100 coin. The armor shop of Lord Eldric de Charbonnet, which totally sounds like a wine I should be drinking while I play this. Hey, Jamucat. Hi. I know. What? Mommy's talking to the internet. Yes, lick yourself angrily at me. Let's get some armor. Ready. Armor. Skin. Okay, so my armor is I assume ready is equip. Tolo the Bard sings. Tolo the Bard. Okay. Transact. Buy. I guess mace is what we're gonna get, because that's what we have. C. The fact that it says C and E tells me that there are other things I could be doing, but it's blocking them out either because I can't afford them or because I haven't moved that far ahead yet. Again, much more polished. I am like already super liking this. I am not, yeah, the author. I am Arthur, King of the Britons. Well, he is Lord British. I am not singing, because if I start singing, that's how things get. That's how this stream gets completely demonetized. Like, oh no, yeah. Not only are you singing copyrighted music, you're singing it badly. Sold to the goober who has no idea what she's doing. Okay, ready. Weapon. Hand stick. Oh, I had a dagger. Okay. Let's beat stuff over the head. It'll be fun. Okay. Okay, I do need packs of 10 food cost 5 pence each. How many dost thou wish to purchase? Let's get 4. All right, so I've got food. Oop. This way. And down. The bard is irritating. Okay. Let's wander around the overworld. Okay, that's, so I do. No, I just wanted to save. I didn't want to quit. I want to not save. I want to keep playing. Okay. All right, fine. Be that way. Be that way! I now have to keep track of which one of these discs is which. Oh, okay. Ooh, what's this town? The City of Moon. Oh. Grocery, armor, arms, magic. Well, it's... The bard... Oh. I can already tell. Can I get... Oh! I don't have enough. Okay. We are going to... Oh. It's hard to tell which one you are versus which one... Okay. Mountains are impassable. So are there random encounters in this? The City of Paws. Watch. It's perfect. It's where it's the City of Paws. It's on brand for me. That's so perfect. Food, pub, trans. Trans, I assume, is transportation. Apparently, it's literally the same bard in every town. He's following me around. That's a little spooky. Dagger, axe, sword. Okay. Same stuff. Alright, mountains are impassable. Water. Sure I can. I want to walk on water. Okay, I want to get into a fight. That looks like a dungeon. Whoa! Hi, that's a pirate ship. Interesting. Oh, put in the Ultima disc. This could be real bad, real fast. Oh, wow. Okay, so remember what I was saying about things that are first person? This is amazing. Ah, where is Giant Rats? Yes. That was easy. So, I'm a bartender in Ultima 5. That makes me happy. Okay, Ranger. Oh, sweet. I'm feeling like I should probably have some paper and be drawing a map. This is cool. Oh, wow. I should go buy a sword. I want to go up. Oh, climb ladder. Okay. Alright, sneak around my pirate ship friend. And let's go find one of those towns, because I want a sword. Because I now have enough money to buy a sword. I think that's pause. Is that pause? K-Lime. Montour. Oh, this is a different city. Did I not come out the same place I came in? Can you attack the pirates? Yes, mapping. Mapping is a good thing. Hello, CT6502. Welcome. And you are Twitch Prime. Thank you. You have Twitch Prime. Neat. Your player can attack the pirates and take their ship. I don't think I'm going to attack the pirates and take their ship with my club. Whap, whap, whap. Transact. Buy. No, you don't have what I want. But I want to walk on water. That pirate ship is following me. I also think I'm lost. Yar! The pub. Weapon. Ugh, why do none of you have sword? I want sword. I want to beat up things with sword. I need food. Obvi. I think it's telling me I need food. The bard is following me, and the pirate ship is following me. Howdy, howdy. Transact. Buy. Da 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 da. Let's buy. No, let's not buy that much. Let's buy 5. Stop following me! I literally have nothing that you need. That's kind of interesting. I am, like, super being followed. But this is... Okay, this is up where I want to be. Why is... Attack, 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 attack. Apparently this is... this is bad. We're so dead. We're so dead. I am so dead. I want to escape. Where did these chuckle come from? I'm dead. I am literally dead. Thou art dead. Attempting resurrection. Okay. And that cost me all my money. Okay. Bah. Blah. Let's go kill more. Alright, let's go beat up rats. Oh, shoot. Let's go beat up rats with our bare hands. The mobs will have a magnet algorithm attached to the player. That scans. Why do I feel like starting a new character is gonna be the... Okay. Crap. He's where I need to be. That is super not where I want to be. Bring out, yeah. Bring out your dead. And by your dead, I mean me. I'm super dead. And I'm super boned. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. I said nope. I don't think I'm going to punch a bear. I really don't think we're gonna punch a bear. Okay. We're going to try the time-honored RPG strat of save. Well, I guess it's not save scum, of reloading from save file. Put in the player disk. I probably should for this, and I think maybe if I keep playing this, dig out another 5¼ inch drive out of my stash. Okay. All right. So, what have we learned? We're squishy. What do we learn? We're squishy. We are extraordinarily squishy. We are learning that maybe we should have bought a sword instead of But I want to walk on water. I bet Lord British can walk on water. Of course Lord British can walk on water. He's Lord British. Entering the Dungeon of Doubt. Yeah, I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Here, rat. Here, rat. Here, rat. Here, rat. Backward. Forward. The time-honored tradition of pacing around the very beginning of a dungeon looking for I feel like the overland guys are a lot more scary than the dungeon guys. Because I know that that's how these start, is you're supposed to bop around, stick close to a town. Hi! Why am I not hitting a bear? Duck into the castle. Apparently, you can transact only with the king. Pence or service? Oh, hey! Okay, does that offer pence or service? B. Oh. Weird. Okay, so I can transact with the king. I can probably do bounties. Hey, Salient Silence. And hey, Dara. Because you're nice and the bear did nothing. Yeah, I'm nice and the bear did nothing wrong except for the part, Dara, where the bear walked up to me and started hitting me for no apparent reason. Hello, hello, Salient. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Lady... Whoa, he's freaking waiting for me? Are you serious? Are you absolutely serious? He's following me. He's flippin' following me. I'm getting mauled by a bear. I am legitimately getting... So... Yeah, this is the Apple II version Salient. So I think the date when I loaded it was like 86. So I don't know if this is a reskin or if this is an update or if it was just ported differently. Can I use magic? Mad Magic Shop. Wonder if Magic Missile would hit. Just for kicks. It's a redo of the 1981 version, also Apple II. There's the mixed graphics mode with text at the bottom. Okay. Like I said, I just went for, when I was, at the beginning of the stream, I was commenting, the version I went for was the 4 a.m. crack, just because those tend to be the most, with 4 a.m. and all of his passport and what work that he's done on disk cracking. Those tend to be the cracks I go for because I know that they're probably going to be the most reliable. I could go back to Asimov and get how do you cast? Alright, that is bizarre as heck. I like that it looks like a little bear. Oh, for boss's sake. And we're dead. Okay, we know where this is. We know how this ends. So, reboot. Which question being which disk? Probably. So they just rewrote it all in assembly. Was it originally written in BASIC? Because that would be nuts to write something like this in BASIC would be crazy. Actually, I think we might be generating a new character. Because I think what I'm going to do... That is, yeah. Not having wandering monsters chasing me around the map. And I'm thinking that was able to be added because assembly is so much lighter than, I'm assuming it was in basic, yeah. Basic is super slow and assembly is super fast. I don't need to be charismatic or smart. Okay. We're starting from scratch. That's super, like, I cannot even imagine doing something like this in BASIC. All right, what have we learned? We have learned that we're really bad at this game. We have also learned that we want something that is better than a club. I'm thinking that I really probably should be using, I'm thinking that bladed weapons are the way to go. Bye. Dagger, axe, sword. Sword! Sword. Ready. Oop, no, ready. Weapon. Sword. Bye. Leather armor. Ready. Armor. Leather armor. Okay. Okay, now we have a sword, which I think is going to do a little bit more damage, because bladed weapons don't hit bears because they will hit back, and also you can't hit bears. Well, I mean, you're not wrong. You're super not wrong. Oop, other way. Oh look, a bear. Except that he's on the other side of the mountains. The mines of Mount Drash. Yeah. So I think what I'd like to do is beat stuff up, and I think that's going to be what we want to do here, is just kind of beat stuff up. Stay close to the ladder. Beat stuff up. Try and make enough to get plate armor. Even if I maybe, okay, let's even, now just gain 20 hit points. Oh, okay, so basically that's how you level, is to come back up out of the thing. Okay. So I'm not hitting the bear. The bear is actually flailing. Giant rat, attack! Okay. This is good. This is good. This is good. I say that like, I am it's gonna want the character disc, or the player disc, whatever it's called. Yeah, definitely gonna add a add another drive to the stack. Just put another drive on the stack. All right, so we have our friend the bear, but we're saving so that even if we get smacked, I guess mauled would be the word, by friend bear. This is much more interesting to watch, I'm sure. Okay, so we're not gonna do that. Oh, hi. Alright. Apparently I have found a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, this is up. Whoa! Hello! 162 hit points. Wonder how you gain, like, strength and stuff. Or do you just get better equipment? That being said, we are 100% saving. And we are 100% going back to town because I have now enough money to get, I think, plate armor. assuming I can get back to town without getting mauled by a bear. We love the old school feel. Well, the sound effects are not great because... So, Dara, this is... I may be running this on an Apple IIgs because that is the machine that I can get audio and video out of the easiest out of all of the machines I have. But this is made for an 8-bit Apple, and the speaker was not great. If you open up one of these, the speaker's about, big around, and not awesome. So this is... Let's see if the City of Moon will sell me good armor. Yeah, so the games were not known for sound. Which I also just realized that me being me and forgetting... This game... I am running this game at way too fast because I completely... Now I just now realized that I completely forgot to tell it to run at slow clock speed. But actually, I'm okay with that because it's going okay. Bye. Ooh. Let's get us some plate mail. Sold. Oop, no. Ready. Armor. Let's put on some plate mail. Sell our leather armor. Neat. All right. Let's save with our shiny new armor. So I lean over. Disc swap. Do I have? I think, yes, I do have, in fact, one more 5 1/4 over there. In the stack of drives that lives. Oh, shoot. It's a good thing we, So Robin ran away. He bravely ran away. Hi. Probably should have bought some food. Oops, thief stole my dagger. That's okay. I'm not using it. How can I not hit this dude? And I'm assuming they don't despawn, which is actually kind of annoying. It's like, dude, I am not here. And we're stuck. And is... This is bad. Alright. Yes, I boldly turned my tail and fled. Alright, before we do... Let's actually use our head for something besides a hat rack. Yeah, this game is. They were all unfair, Dara, at this time. They were all. That was kind of the whole point. Was it was unfair. Nothing. You know, even go back and play some like original. You get yourself a cartridge of Final Fantasy 1 or a Fantasy Star was super not fair either. B. So none of the games. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad guess. Which is why now that we are on not stupendously fast, maybe we'll do better. Because I feel like you should be able to hit the things on the surface. Because otherwise, I feel like that is extremely poor game design. And that's not something this series is known for. I feel like the series was known for fairly good game design, actually. Alright, so Mount Dresh 2. Alright. Ready, weapon, sword. How many daggers? Oh. Okay. And now we want to buy some food. We're cool in the well, and that's Dara. That's kind of the whole point of this channel is, that it was horrible back in the day, and that's the whole shtick of what I'm doing. I'm not. This is like I said. I'm spending some time, spending a couple of weeks, and part of this is I'm spending a couple of weeks before I start a long form playthrough of anything. Because I know that with American Thanksgiving coming up, and then Christmas, or your fourth quarter holiday of choice, Christmas being mine, I'm not sure I want. I was looking at the calendar, and I know that things are gonna get weird, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to start a long form right before the holiday season. So I think we might do I'm not really planning on doing a whole. Unless I go on a massive tear here, I'm probably not gonna do a whole playthrough of this. I'm just spotlighting one, and then maybe we'll get into. I think we'll get into 3. I might do a very brief introduction. This is the idea here is I'm putting together a series of videos. North. That being said, I mean, yeah, it's a pain, but Death's Awakening. I don't think that's that is. No. So the answer is 257. So this... So what I might actually do here is do today as an intro. I'm actually having a thought. Because I don't know why I can't hit this dude. We're just literally trading attacks here. Hidden archer attacks. Giant squid? I found Cthulhu. Fun. Okay. Having a thought. And having a thought that, okay, you can stop now. I'm gonna take a very quick break, and during that very quick break, probably gonna run an ad, because, I've slid out. I'm still here. Hi, I'm just sliding over to the other computer. I'm going to take and I'm going to hop on. I don't have this set up for you to watch me. But I'll take a very quick break and I'm going to make Ultima 2. Because it really won't take me that long. I might... Except that I'm almost out of... I am rapidly running out of... I have a professional grade tower and I am rapidly running out of USB ports. I might have to unplug the microphone. But I would take a very quick break. I'll be back in probably 2 or 3 minutes. And I'm going to load up some Ultima 2 and we're going to take a look at the second game in the series. So today is going to be intro, and then maybe next time we'll get into Ultima 3 since it's a little more polished. So be back in probably 5 minutes. Take a stretch, get a glass of water, do all that stuff that you do when the streamer takes a break. I should have break. And I'm back, but not quite. It just occurred to me that I have to go get the laptop because I don't know if ADT Pro exists for Windows, but I definitely for sure don't have it loaded on this machine. So we're gonna do a quick make. So actually, this is gonna be kind of cool. You can kind of see how I do this. I know a lot of the people on here know how I do this because everybody does it the same way. But for a couple people that don't, I think it's going to be kind of a neat thing to watch. So what I've got is my laptop with a USB to serial adapter. And it's running into, and I don't think you can probably see, which way? Over there in the very corner, you see ADT Pro is loaded up on the 2C. 2C tends to be the most successful of what I have here to make. So I gotta format the disk. I gotta not choke myself on all the cables. We go this way. All right. Format. Yes. Meantime, on the laptop, I am going to load up the Asimov archives, which are the best place besides archive.org, but I'm used to... this is where I started. I don't know either... archive.org was probably a thing when I first got going in this. But Asimov was where everybody told me to go to get stuff. So that's just kind of where I've always gone to get my disk images. All right. And then we rename them something stupid. Copy. Paste. Okay. No, bad laptop, no cookie. Sometimes my laptop tries to anticipate me. Okay. All right, U2. Yes. U2 program.disk. No, receive. And here we go. Maybe. For some reason on my laptop, whenever I do this, and I really wish, I wish I could run this in so you could, it's not super interesting, but just the fact that this even exists at all. And yes, I'm using an older version because for some reason I can't get the newer version to work properly on my laptop. I think it has something to do with Java and Serial to USB and all that fun stuff. But I'm a big proponent of if it's not broke, don't fix it. Right. Complete. All right. All right, so here we go. We have disk. That was painless. All right. So we're going to pop back over to StreamGS. Because there's 3 disks here. There is like a scenario disk and there is like a player disk. So what I'm doing real quick is making sure that I have enough blanks. Yes, no. All right, so let's see what this wants to do. This is a completely formatted empty blank disk. Shut you. Laptop goes down here. All right, we are back in business with the, I'm not changing the masthead because that requires me to fire up GIMP, and I don't have, that takes about 1 million years. Blitz.7! Yay! So we're in a much newer version of Protoss. And let's see what the second one looks like. Ultimate. Oh, I love it! I love it, just because, oh, that's annoying. You can make that stop now. Part 2, what they've written it like the Apple II boot screen. So that's pretty cool. That's scary as heck. That's a dragon. Let's do this too. Let's use our head. It will be awesome. Revenge of the Enchantress. So I now have absolutely no idea what happened in the first game. So I'm absolutely no, plot-wise, no clue. Copyright, so 89, 82, 89, so I'm assuming again. Probably pretty high, Dara. Probably very high. And honestly, honestly, drawing on this machine was not. Yes, bears killed you. The end. I died to bears. Create a new character. I probably should watch the demo. Insert a blank player disc. Do I need to make a player disc? Probably. Okay. Here is. I just gave you. I mean, it's a ProDOS formatted disk. Okay, so it is a specific thing that you have to do. Okay. Is there something in there? There's nothing in there. RNG. He had it. Okay, so you had to. Wow. It's either going to load the game or it's going to say unable to load ProDOS. Yeah, I mean, it could just be RNG hates me. And you, Darren, you've been around me long enough to know that I generally am I am like the biggest case of, I just spilled my water, of RNG bait ever. And I'm going to pop over, let me get this out of your ears. Alright. I'm assuming that this is still connected. Did I call it YouTube Play? Dot. Oh. U2PLAY dot DSK. As opposed to comma. Well, let's watch the demonstration while that does its make. Ultima 2. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. Battle strange creatures across the face of the earth. Swashbucklers plug in careless words spoken at the local pub. Oh, so that's what pubs are for. Plead with medieval kings for assistance. I bet you anything that that's what you have to do. This looks very, very similar to the first one, actually, at least graphically. I like, again, travel to the planets of our solar system. Oh, I'm sure this is the rewrite. I feel like all the rewrite versions are going to be the ones that are the best archived. That is really irritating. You can stop now. We can play with sound! Look at us, we're so amazing. That's awesome. Alright, that did its thing. Leave that out. Okay, it's like, seriously, dude, we already watched this. Don't make us watch it again. I don't. All right, that's great. I don't want the demo anymore. I want. All right, fine, be that way. Demo must mean like demo for like stores and stuff. Like this is a track mode. Oh, it actually remembered. It has a battery in it, and it's not an original battery. It's a new half AA. This one's been TNR'd. Don't worry. Our trap neuter release program for 2GSs. This one's been through Herb Fung's trap neuter release program. Actually, when I got it, I think he was actually the one that told me what I had to do. God, this is irritating. Super irritating. Just let me make a bloody character. Bloody is probably the ultimate. Bloody is probably the ultimate or the operative word here. Legitimately. Yes, 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 Origin, you can do. Yes, Origin, we're very proud of you. You can do animation. It's very nice. Alright. Create character. Okay. Alright. I did insert. Well, I inserted them. Okay, here we go. 90 points. Oh, this is a little bit more. This isn't going to start me with base. All right. Oh, right down here. One human, type, fighter, name. No. Cat. No. I assume escape. Let's me go back up. So 17, 17. All right, what's 90 divided by 6? $15. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Okay, that works. Female. Did I just say 32 strength? Okay. Okay, this should be interesting. I should be able to wail on stuff if that's... And I know, I feel like there's been scuttlebutt of this in the community, but I think it would be amazing if 4AM and his crew could come up with a way to play these games in total replay type environments. So am I actually going to get to play the game or what? They must be really, really proud of this splash screen because I'm really, really sick of looking at it. I am holy cow sick of looking at it. Alright. Can I play a game? Insert player disc. Yeah, Or I don't, 6502, I don't know if they could put them in the current total replay, but I'm thinking, like, take that idea. Oh, passes is me not doing anything this round. It's very Dungeons and Dragons. Okay, there needs to be, so this is the beginning of an RPG. So there needs to be a town somewhere. If that thing beats the snot out of me. I feel like running away seems to work better. Okay, this is the beginning of an RPG. Why is there no town near me? This better be a town and not a dungeon. This may not be a good, that's interesting. Yes, the bears have evolved into orcs. It's dark! Climb what? It's dark. Super dark. Ready weapon. Launch what? Wear armor. I don't own any armor. Dark. I think I'm getting hit. Jump. I can jump. Alright, here's a thought. Yeah, inconvenient place, that's putting it mildly. Yeah, no, this is 100% Garrett's self-insert fanfic right here. Like, zero doubt in my mind that this is just Garrett being all like, I want to be my D&D character, and I can use computers to be my D&D character. Great. Awesome. Thank you. Because all of the, it's... I feel like a lot of the code under the hood probably uses some Dungeons and Dragons-esque stuff, too. Alright, we've got a player disc. It's even got a player on it. Because generally, when you start an RPG, it starts you near a town, where you can do things like, you know, spend 400 gold that the game has given me. This basically looks, from what I feel like, and people who know better can correct me if I'm wrong, very much, I don't know if reskin is the right word, but they used a lot of the same assets and just made another game. I don't know. Ooh. That looks promising. It's not a tower. Town. Yay, we found the town. We are already ahead of where we were before. I'm not going to lie, the load times are a lot longer on this. Definitely can hear my disk drive working overtime. Town Linda. Isn't that like his wife or something? Pay your taxes. The towns are a lot cooler. Lord British. I feel like there was at least a Dragonlance game. I feel like Warriors of Krynn or something. The Armory. I want to know how much plate is. All right, no. So chain is 220. Let's go find weapon. I want to find the weapon shop and see what the weapon offerings look like. Right, this might be actually straight out of town. Weapons! Transact south. Dagger, mace, axe, bow, sword. I have no idea what the last three are, but sword, 136. Yes. Ready, sword. I think we found the problem. So I am not agile enough to wield a sword. And I think Dara, we may have just discovered why I keep missing. And I don't think it has anything to do with programming and everything to do with the fact that as a warrior, perhaps I should be using, what else should I be using? Being the question. I am not agile enough to use the sword, which is why I keep missing, because I'm going, Here's a thought. Okay, I'm cheating super hard at this point. GameFAQs.com. Everybody's favorite old school website. And they don't pay me to say that. Nobody pays me to do anything, and that's fine. That means I can do what I want. Ultima. Oop, nope. Bad computer. Two. Every time I boot into this partition, I remember why Windows is not my primary OS anymore. Apple II. There are facts. If Chrome would load them. FAQ walkthrough. Haha. Apple II, Commodore, at PC. Da 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 da. I recommend using a cleric because they have some nice spells that help you get you out of a bind. It's easier to leave a dungeon. A thief is also good. Spellcasting isn't terribly important, but these get good bonuses early on. I recommend getting an elf for the agility and a female for the charisma. As you get plus 10 charisma for females versus plus 5 strength for males, it's nice to have all the points you can get at first. That might be sexist. I'm not sure. I'll take it. We may be building a new character. Stand by. As for allotments before this, I lean heavy towards agility, which helps you steal stuff and wield a good weapon. And charisma, which gets you lower prices on weapons. Make strength 12 so you can wear leather armor, but if you're not a mage, you shouldn't care too much about intelligence. Charisma should work well enough to keep prices low in the short term. Okay. First, you need to build your character. This in the 1423 BC world with Townland, etc. The very start is critical. It's worth it to head northwest. What? I am in Alaska and Russia? No wonder I'm getting hit by bears. Get the town Linda, ASAP, enter it, get leather armor, and a bow. Ready the bow and wear the armor. Go outside and start thrashing around. That's crazy nuts. That is crazy, crazy nuts. Yeah, dagger until you get stat increases. I assume you get stat increases. Control, open apple, reset. Boot slot 7. Oh, it still has the, that just means I forgot to take, that's no big, that means I forgot to take the character disc out and there's no boot loader on it. So apparently, I'm gonna go with these stats that this random guide is telling me and go cleric. Cleric with a bow. Oh, we gotta sit through this happy horse bus again. Oh, okay, that's super cool. So for all the Apple II peeps watching right now, this GameFAQs guide, you should go to ftpapple.asimov.net, and it totally references the Asimov archive, and that makes me super happy. Okay, create a new character. Insert a blank player disc. Stop looking in the 3.5. There's nothing for you in the 3.5. Oh, I think I need to make a blank player disc. I may need to remake this. All right, so we can do that. That is why we did not turn off ADT Pro yet. Yes, oh, it is formatting. Okay. Here we go. Bring it up. Okay, formatting the player disk as we speak. So apparently, I feel like there must have been, I have to look in the file, there might have been a, like a utilities disk that came in with this set. We are about more than halfway done. We are almost done. We're done. Complete. Ooh, hey, wet carpet. Damp carpet is damp. All right, and now we have a blank player disc. What did people do? Because, I mean, obviously, back in the day, we didn't have ADT Pro to just, like, I'm going to lean over and I'm going to make a new blank player disc. All right, so. Let's go strength 12. Let's build a cleric. It'll be fun. Agility 34. Stamina 10. Charisma 34. 12, 34, 10, 34, 10, 10. That's not right. Female. Elf gives you more agility. Type. Cleric. Yes. And then we haul butt over theirs. Oh. Ever so gentle. I don't know who also decided to make escape the check key, but that's the key on this. Yes, 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 you're very... Thank you. All right. Let's play. All right. I have a little, that's... If I remember correctly, we went this way, and this way, and this way. Yeah, we did. Okay, so we've safely made it to the town. Yay. Metal. All right. Pick up leather armor and a bow. Transact south. 4 is bow. Ready the bow. I'm walking on the grass. I'm walking on the grass. Probably shouldn't be walking on the grass. Probably don't care. All right. And now, start thrashing about. Go look for stuff. Go be stupid. Dare to be stupid. Oh, you know what I should also probably buy? Since we kind of learned our lesson from the completely blind boot that we did. Let's find the equipment shop and let's buy some torches. Gasp shock. Ah, hey K6502 works. Hello. Hey, get off my lawn. You can't see it in the webcam, but I'm doing the old lady back thing. All right. Is there an equipment shop? Transport. Pub. Isn't this a great game? Yeah, this is a fabulous game, actually. Okay, I would like to buy sundries. Weapons. No. Nah. Maybe there's not a place in town to buy torches and stuff. I want stuff! Can I talk to people? I like that the guards, all they can say is pay your taxes. That amuses the bejeebers out of me. I'm not sure why. Bloop, 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 bloop. Ready to bow. Okay, north. If I look at the screen, maybe I won't run into things. Funny how that works. Oh, okay, let's... Oh, I need a wander staff. Oh. Oh, fun. Because this is why I don't play rogues. Oh, sweet. I don't think I'm attacking necessarily in melee. I think it's just... Okay, so it's running away. And I have gold. I'm not sure why I have to be next to it for the attack to register, but apparently that's how it seems to be working. Is that I need to be, like, right next to the thing. I suspect that it's not... Everything's a graphical representation. I like that stuff's running away from me. That's kind of cool. We are definitely having more success than we did. Already better game, in that I can actually hit things in the overland. Aw, what's the matter, giant squid? So I think that it's just, for you to be in combat with something, you have to be next to it. I really want to knock over the giant serpent. I'm not sure what's paralyzing me. Down. I would love to know what's paralyzing me, even though I'm... There. Haha. Yeah, I kind of figured it's just since everything's a very rough graphical representation of what's actually happening, that, you know, you're in combat. Whatever that looks like in combat has zero bearing on what you see on the screen. It is literally just, you're in combat. I sell you a horse. No, I don't need a horse. I need a horse. I will be Thor. I need a horse. We don't have horses, just like dogs and cats. And then I will take one of those big enough to ride. What? in the cleric suit. So how do I heal? I mean, it's literally starts just so. Basically, Ultima, what have we learned in the last 2 hours? 1, Ultima 1 and 2 are essentially all of the RPGs that we played when we were kids. This it's no better, worse. Ha ha ha. He's trying to cut down. He's in a forest. He's trying to cut down trees. Very funny. It is stupendously hard at the very beginning. Makes you do a whole lot of grinding. It's like, and I mean, obviously this is what the game is supposed to be. It is that somebody took your D&D game, put it on the computer, and threw in a dash of sweet, I got rid of the serpent. I like that I kind of have them set. It's like, I guess they're supposed to be werewolves. They have pointy ears. It is definitely more polished than the first one. And I'm not just saying that because I'm actually having something resembling success with it. I feel like there was a thing. I think definitely I feel like it's the agility. Alright. Oh, okay, here, it's a village. That's probably a good, neat place to be. Alright, let's see what the FAQ has to say. Okay, so it auto-saves. Interesting. Haha. Very funny. Holy spells. Light, lower down, lower up, past surface prayer. Yes. Okay, so things that I have light spells. Alfred's Fish and Chips. Yes. I have food. Okay. It wants you to go to another time period by finding this something called the Moon Gate. It's quirky. But to get food, but this sufficient chips. I am amused as all get out. Oh, found the edge of it. Okay, but I got extra food. How do you heal? What is that quest? How do you heal? Facts. Oh, hey, tabs. Early Earth town maps. How about planet map? That's cool. Oh. Pay attention to what you are doing. Attack, north hit. What it doesn't tell me is how I'm supposed to heal. That's kind of the enigma at the moment. Get a ton of gold and go to the time gate at least in 1990. Go to New San Antonio. Okay, so the trick is you have to find a time gate and go find Lord British and he heals you. Hysterical. Which is probably why you're supposed to have a horse. Your very best Thor. I need a horse. Okay, so we're gonna save. Only outdoors. But I am outdoor, I guess. Only on the world map. Okay, that's not what I wanted. All right, pop over here. So that was actually kind of fun. What have we learned this week? We have learned that I am terrible at old RPGs, and it's not just Bard's Tale. I am just straight garbage at old school RPGs. Next week, I'm going to create a disc, and I'll do all that before I get started. I do plan these. Do I plan? Good question. Do you plan these streams in advance, Kat? Yes. Kat does plan these streams in advance, but sometimes technical difficulties, and we make them part of the stream. Like, hey, this is obviously something that is either up with this program, or I am just really that much of straight garbage. You take your pick, but we're gonna make it part of the stream. Okay, we're gonna take a break. We're gonna move on. Next stream, which will be next Sunday, there will be Ultima 3. We're going to continue our exploration of the Ultima series. Hopefully one of these days we'll find something that I can actually, that isn't straight garbage. It's not straight garbage, I shouldn't say that. It's, you know, we give kids a hard time. I go to MagFest, and I will be at MagFest. It's the Music and Gaming Festival in the National Harbor. I live within striking distance of the National Harbor area. Well, not striking distance, but close enough that I don't have to drag like a ton of stuff really, really far. I will be at MagFest. I'll probably be hanging out in the museum a lot. That is the first weekend of that's like New Year's. That is like January 2nd through whatever that weekend is. I'll be there for part of it. I won't be there for probably all 4 days. I can't do 4 days of convention anymore. Will there be a stream that Sunday? I don't know. We'll see. I might do some vlogging too. Not live vlogging because my data. They're 20,000 people all trying to use the same Wi-Fi. Yeah, I'm gonna get good data. But between now and then, I'm looking. I look at the calendar, and I feel like it doesn't look terrible because I usually don't travel on this Thanksgiving Sunday. So I think as we getting into December, we're gonna get into a long form. I really, really want to give Ultima 3 since I'm hearing from a couple different people in chat that that's a little bit more polished, a little bit more fair. But yeah, they weren't fair back then. Nothing was fair. We didn't have balance. I'm not going to lie, the console game creators, I think, had, and I don't know if it's because they were working for, especially with Nintendo, Nintendo had very high quality standards. Game Historian has done some videos. Nintendo had very high quality standards, not just for the physical product, the physical cartridge, but for the game that was actually contained on those chips. So, I'm going to cite Super Mario 2. Super Mario 2 in Japan was deemed entirely too hard for us in America. And we didn't get it till many, many, many years later as Super Mario The Lost Levels. Super Mario Brothers 2 as actually Doki Doki Panic, and it's a completely different game that they just grafted Mario on top of. So Nintendo of America was very much... if Final Fantasy had been this hard to get started, Nintendo of America probably never would have published it. I don't know about Sega. Fantasy Star and Sega knew they had to compete though. So, if people start saying, well, Sega games are all really hard by Nintendo, that's not good press. consoles and PCs weren't competing yet at the time because these weren't. I mean, there were these computers were. I mean, they were people playing kids play games on computers. But the target market, especially for Apple, was schools. So many, when you start getting into this hobby, you find out that so many of so much of the hardware that we find has engraving or Sharpie or asset tags on it from schools. Even my gumdrop iMac, which is downstairs, came from schools. Hi, Dicey. You're unfortunately. I think you might just be zooming in on the end of the stream, but thanks for stopping by. Love, heart. So everything wasn't fair, and nobody on Apple II or Commodore or Atari or whatever was saying these things are too hard. These things are too hard. Nobody's going to want to play them. They knew they had a niche market, whereas Nintendo was trying to appeal to a market. I have a computer. I'm a big enough dork that I'm going to sit here and bang my head off of Lord British's game. Kids who buy Nintendos, they're not there to bang their head. They're there to have a good time. And if it's too hard, it's going to affect sales. So I think that's where the disconnect is because, I mean, when I was a kid, I played Dragon Warrior. I think that might be the only RPG we actually played. But like I said, I've played, when I was older, I've played some of the stuff in other ways. And I just, the fairness level is off the charts. So next week, Ultima 3, maybe we'll actually start getting somewhere. I might poke around with these a little bit more. But I feel like 1 and 2 are basically same game, different plot. Same concept, time and space, different plot. Different end boss. So I'm thinking 3 might be where we get to the point where it feels like something a little bit closer to what we're used to. Which, I mean, for someone, I need to read that, Dicey. I desperately need. That is, I think that's actually on my Christmas list. I desperately need to read Dungeons and Dreamers. I know that is an amazing book. I wonder if my library has it. I'm gonna look. But I'm so happy that everybody stopped by to watch me fail at old RPGs some more, because I'll just name the stream, Cat Fails at Old RPGs. Nah, it's like I said, they're hard. They were stupendously hard. Oh, does it? Okay. I literally, yeah, I mean, that's just me extrapolating from understanding how the history of the consoles went and knowing what I know about sales and marketing from my look, I just used my business minor. I'm so proud of myself. Yeah, no, that is I may actually even I'll have to see. I think it's on, but I think that's on the list. I think that's on the Christmas list I sent out. So I can't buy anything for myself right now because Christmas lists have gone out, and I think that was on it. And if not, if I don't get it for Christmas, then it's definitely going to be. Yeah, but the devs are interesting. I've also, I read Fire in the Valley cover to cover. I read Accidental Empires cover to cover. I read the Isaacson book cover to cover. I read Iwas cover to cover. I read The Road Ahead from cover to cover. And so, like, the devs and the devs and the hardware were very, very, I highly recommend the 2015 Kansas Fest, and I'll link this when I put the VOD up on YouTube. I'll have to link this. The Kansas Fest 2015 keynote by Berger Becky Heinemann. She talks a lot about how different it was to develop these games and versus developing now, and how much more, I can't even explain it because she was there. She does such a good job of explaining it. So if you're interested in hearing what it was like to develop games back in the day, great talks, about an hour, 2 hours of your life. And she's a dynamic, engaging speaker. I guess I'll link it down there. In the meantime, I'm going to probably this week some Destiny. There'll be a lot of Destiny. They just announced that the season is ending in a couple of weeks. Seasons being the chunks of time that you have to do stuff in the game. So there'll be some Destiny streams for sure. Next Sunday, Ultima 3 right here. Follow the Twitter, at Lady Aileros. Nobody can say it. That was poor Ashton. I'm sorry. Ashton, if you ever watch this video, I'm so sorry I made you try to say this at the end of Desert Bus, but it's my name. Because I do randomly stream sometimes. This is my set streaming time is 2 to 4 my time on Sundays just because of the craziness of my schedule, but I try to do a Wednesday night stream, either Destiny or Minecraft, and I'm going to try and I want to work with a couple of the other. It was my name, true. But yeah, Dicey, go watch the thank yous and watch poor Ashton try to say Lady Aileros. I felt really bad for him when I watched it. Okay, I was sleeping. I did not make it anywhere near Final Bust Down this year. Yeah, some of us are tough. Yeah, he almost slipped up on Rexadecimal. I'm like, dude, that's not that hard. But they're exhausted, so. But yeah, so definitely streaming is gonna. I really want to get more in streaming. So follow the Twitter to get notifications on what's going on in my life. Updates on MooCat. If you're really interested, or if you haven't already, give me a follow. That'll let you. If you follow me, you'll get an email that says, "Hey, Lady Aileros is going live." And then, if you want to support the channel a little bit more, that's what subbing is. I know not everybody in my in this space is super familiar with Twitch. Sub is if you have Twitch Prime, you have one free Twitch sub a month, or if you have Amazon Prime, you have one free Twitch sub a month since Amazon was about a couple years ago bought Twitch, and it all supports the channel. Oh, thank you, Dicey. Of course, I don't have my thing. And the other thing that you get for subbing, like and share. Well, no, but you do get to. You do have. These adorable little paws. That's my custom. You get a custom emote that you can use. Hey. So thank you so much. I don't know why I have a pop-up thing and I don't know why it's not working, and I think it has to do with for some reason Windows OBS and I need to just download straight Streamlabs on this side. But thank you so much. On that note, I think I'm just gonna I'm gonna wander because I have to put everything away and mop up the water that's on the floor because I'm a ginormous klutz. So I will see you all definitely next week. Hopefully in the middle of the week. Like I said, Wednesday night, probably Destiny, probably streaming some crew. You could come watch me fail at PvP. It's going to be awesome. But I appreciate and even if you just watch, I appreciate it. I appreciate when people retweet. I appreciate when people, just say like on Facebook that that you come, that you just send, that you just talk about the channel. Somebody asked in one of the Mac groups or Apple groups about Twitch channels, and a couple people mentioned this channel, and it just made me so happy that people, it's like, she has a channel and we're gonna tell other people about it. Like, that means more to me, I think, than anything, is that people are talking about this channel and that it's getting attention in the community and it's bringing attention to the community, and that is why I do this. This is fine, whatever. I'm doing this because I want to educate people. I'm doing this because I want to promote the Apple II community. I'm doing this because I love this platform. And I love other platforms too, but like right now, the fact that, I have so much interest in these, everybody's like, that is, like, I've had a couple people ask me, how in the heck did you do that? And that's one of the things I'm going to do is definitely put together a video of how in the heck do I do this. It's on one of the VODs, but I'm going to put together a nice video. But thank you all so much just for being and for existing and for watching and for just letting this channel be a thing, and for to the people that have given me the hardware to do this. I owe you more than I can ever repay. And this is just, I really just hope doing this stream can contribute in some small way to the community. And now that I'm done having feels, I'm very the cat thing has put me in a very feels kind of mood. But as always, thank you